This app was built with React in the front end and React Redux for state storage. I also use JavaScript web tokens for authentication and authorization. I also use custom CSS in the front end. And for my back end, I use a Ruby on Rails API framework. I use customized serializers, and I use a PostgreSQL for my database. This app was built for a client where the administrator handles the relationship between the students, the instructor, and their subsequent sections. You can see we have the students here to our left. We have our administrator in the middle to our right, where their dashboard has all the students that need to be booked and the sessions that have already been booked. And we can look to the right and see our instructors. Each item here has information when you click into it, where you can actually delete or edit that particular item. We can look at our students. We can see their grade, their guardian, their school, and their subject matter, and if they had a session booked yet. The sessions that are booked are further indicated by the check signs here, the green check signs, and the red exclamation mark corresponds to the students who need to be scheduled that are represented here in the administrator's dashboard in the middle. So let's add a student. We can add a student one or two ways. We can actually manually fill in this form with the name, grade, and the subsequent information, or we can copy and paste information. So let's go over here and look at this spreadsheet and just actually grab this information here. We're going to copy it and paste it into this field here. And when we hit submit, we have a nicely populated form with most of the information that we need from the spreadsheet, with a few pieces of information missing, but this allows us to just correct or add information that we need as we go versus submitting that long form by hand. So we're going to put in social studies for Peter here, because that was missing from his original set of information. And we're just going to put his email at peter@rabbit.com, and it looks pretty good. So here we can see Peter got populated. And Peter, if we click on his information, obviously he has no sessions booked, and that corresponds down here again. So let's book Peter's session over here in the students to be scheduled section here. Now, when we click on Peter, we can see we need to book him for social studies, but we don't have a social studies tutor. So let's put, let's actually create a social studies tutor, and we'll call him Henry. Henry Davis. Social studies, and his specialty will be U.S. government, let's just say, and he's available 12 hours. So good, we have Henry here, and when we go over to try to book Peter again, we do see we have an option for an instructor. We're going to choose Peter as our student. Let's book him for October the 14th, 2019 at 10:30 a.m. And we're going to not book him at home. We're going to book him at 123 Cottontail Lane, and we're going to submit this, and we'll see that Peter comes off of our students to be scheduled list. He is here, and we can see the information corresponds 10:30 October 14th, 2019, and he's booked with Henry Davis for social studies, and we can see that Peter has this nice green check over here. We could also delete this section, the session for Peter, and we can see that he's back over here needing to be populated. And we could also go over here and delete any of our tutors that we want or edit their information. I think we messed up Billy Wolf's name. I think his name is Williams, and we can update his information right there to correspond. So thank you for checking out my app. Have a great day.